Hi you guys, I'm Ayana Charles. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where here we will be focusing on self-improvement and I'll be sharing tips so that you can start becoming the better version of yourself. Now, let's get on with the video. So we're going to be talking about entering your soft girl era, right? Entering your soft girl era to me means embracing a life that brings you peace and embracing a life of self-love and putting yourself first. It's not all about money, but it's about the changes that you can make in your everyday life to bring you peace and make you feel better, more comfortable. So that's why I'm going to be sharing some tips so that you guys can start living a softer life. So this video will be broken down into 3 sections: mindset, appearance, and then actions. So first, we're going to start talking about the mindset changes, right? So for the first mindset change you're going to want to start doing is embracing self-love. Everyone is already, so rude for no reason and expecting so much from you, right? It's like the least that you can do for yourself is try to at least kind of accept how you are. And, of course, like work towards self-improvement, but you have to love yourself first. If you don't love yourself, how can you expect somebody else to love you? Number 2, thinking positive, right? What you believe to be is what you're going to see more of, right? If you believe that, positive things are happening to you, you're going to start seeing more positive. But if you feel like everything negative is always happening, that's all you're going to see, So think positive, you're going to start seeing more positive and more positive things will come to you. 3, taking your time and not rushing, right? Being able to take your time and not have to rush and really just enjoy every minute of your day, it's really nice and it's really relaxing and it just helps you be more present, 4, gratitude. I've said this before, but you want to practice gratitude in order for you to start living a softer, better, more peaceful, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but a better, softer, more peaceful life. You want to start practicing more gratitude, being more appreciative of the things that you do have and not always focusing so much on what you don't have. Know that you will get there and you will have that. Be happy for what you have now, 5, setting boundaries, right? You want to make sure that you're putting yourself first, right? You don't want to stretch yourself too thin because, how are you going to show up for yourself when you're always showing up and doing so much for other people? So it's important to set those boundaries with people, and be okay with saying no and not always having to explain. Sometimes if you just don't want to do something to protect your peace, that should be okay, Setting boundaries is about knowing you can't change others, but changing how you react to a situation. Number 6, right, is being okay with the unexpected. A lot of things happen. Sometimes you plan things, you want things to go a certain way, and sometimes things just don't turn out the way you want it to be. But instead of being like, I don't know, maybe you wake up later than what you thought, you were going to. Instead of being like, oh, the whole day is messed up, the whole day is ruined, being okay and being able to roll with the punches will make things a lot better and easier, and being okay with, what, maybe I might have to put some things off, and trying to change your mindset on that because you don't want to dwell in how things didn't go how you wanted it to. 7 is allowing yourself to feel, understand, like having a lot that you need to get done, and sometimes you want to keep that in and not express that. But I think it's maybe important to set aside some time where you can just be able to feel how you feel. Maybe you can do that when you journal, or maybe even just, setting aside time to go on your phone and like talk in your voice notes or record a video of you saying how, like, whatever you feel, but have like, or even just be alone and listen to music or whatever, or just think, but just have, some time, some space where you could just be able to feel how you're feeling and let that out and not keep that all bottled up, you know, because if you keep that all bottled up, then you're gonna not feel good. You're gonna be upset or whatever. You're gonna be very irritable because of things that you're, you know, holding inside and not letting out. Another tip is to find some good podcasts and YouTubers that you can possibly watch, because I know I like watching a lot of like YouTube videos or podcasts, um, just because it helps like keep me accountable and opens me up to different perspectives. Okay, now let's get into the second part of getting into your soft girl era, which is appearance. Living a soft girl life doesn't necessarily mean wearing dresses all the time, but it means wearing what you feel the most comfortable and confident in, right? It means trying to make sure that you always look your best so that you feel the best. Even when you're doing something real quick like this, like, you know, I'm putting in the time to do my makeup and do things like that for this YouTube video. Caring about your appearance is so crucial for your soft girl era, because if you look your best, you're gonna attract the best, you know? So number one, what we're gonna start with is outfits. So wearing flowy clothing, or wearing just, you know, outfits you feel comfortable in, or wearing like pastel colors or bright colors. But honestly, it's really up to you. Just wearing whatever you feel most confident in. Second thing for appearance, either wearing like a little bit of light makeup, so like natural makeup, or just doing your makeup in general, or just making sure you invest in your skincare. I always recommend tinted moisturizer, just because it's like, if you don't really want to do your makeup, you know, just put the moisturizer in. It kind of helps like with the dark spots and stuff like that in your face. And then, you know, mascara, little lip gloss and things like that. You want to start getting to the habit of doing your makeup, just because like those little things really make a difference in your appearance. Even just washing your face, moisturizing it, getting like a eyelash curler, even that helps. 3, your hair, making sure your hair always looks good and you do it some type of way. If you can't do your hair, putting a wrap or a hat on, and then making sure you look nice in the face, putting on some lip gloss, putting on some earrings, things like that. Which leads me to number 4 is jewelry in your soft girl era, right? When it comes to the appearance part, wearing things like, you know, earrings, necklaces, rings, that really levels up an outfit, right? Like wearing jewelry is that one thing that makes I feel like your outfit go from basic to like a little prettier, you know, wearing bracelets, things like that. Number 5, okay, is hygiene, making sure you smell good, making sure you're putting on your lotion so you're not all like ashy and stuff like that, and your hands are crusty. Making sure you're putting on your spray, your deodorant. You know, it's hot out here. You're gonna wanna make sure you're doing that. Putting on body oils to help moisturize, you know, when you're showering and things like that. You know, using your body scrubs, exfoliating. You wanna make sure you're doing all of that. Number 6, right? Number 6 for appearance is caring about your nails. Like I've said, I think in my past video, people, they pay attention to your nails, that they pay attention to when you bite them, when they look all nasty or whatever, if they're done, if they're not done. People pay attention to that, and people like, you know, the intention and the little things that you do by just wearing some jewelry, making sure your nails are done, putting on some spray. Because you probably won't believe it, but some people don't take those extra minutes to do that for themselves. So that's what's gonna make you stand out. Making sure you do your feet too. When I say your nails, making sure your feet is done, getting the back of your foot and stuff. But if you make sure like after you get out the shower and you moisturize your foot and stuff, then it should stay soft. Getting some foot cream, that helps as well. For the third section of this video, for entering your soft girl era, is actions, right? So these actions in your soft girl era are going to help you by basically helping you focus on self-care and focusing on things that are going to make you feel better and help you with your creativity and things like that, things that are gonna make you feel more feminine. So here are some actions that you can implement into, maybe like once, like into your week to start helping you feel like, do you hear those fireworks? So you can start entering your soft girl era. One is implementing nature walks. Getting your vitamin D and being out in nature is just really relaxing. You can use this time to pray, listen to music, listen to a podcast or something, or even just being alone with your thoughts and thinking about whatever is on your mind, maybe goals or just anything. Bring some lemon water with you or a coffee or tea and just go on a walk around your neighborhood. Number two is reading. Doesn't take much. Something that you can do is, dress up, try to look nice, maybe go to a local library or go to a park and read there. Maybe make yourself something and bring it with you to the park. Get a sheet or something, set it out, and just read and eat your food and stuff. It's about romanticizing the little things that's going to make you feel better. And then think about it. You bake yourself something, you get a book, you go to the park, you're all dressed up and pretty. You're going to feel good, right? I mean, I know you're probably going to want to do something that maybe cost a bit more, but right now we're on a budget, so this is going to have to do for now. 3 is thrifting. So everybody loves to shop. So instead of necessarily going to like a mall and spending a lot of money on overpriced things, go to a thrift store and buy things like that. You can go to like smaller shops, or not smaller shops, but places that have cheap things like Burlington, Ross, DD's. You might find some good things there, but just shopping at places that are kind of cheap. 4, creating a budget. In order to enter your soft girl era, you're going to need to create a budget, because you're going to want to do all these things, and that's cool, but you're going to want to make sure that you have everything else in order, because the thing is, in order to enter your soft girl era, you don't want to be stressed. And in order to make sure you're not stressed is to make sure that your finances are in order. So you're going to want to make sure that you're creating a budget, right? Making sure you're getting all your bills paid, and then whatever is left, putting some savings, and then having a certain amount that you use for yourself for the week or every other week or whatever works for you. And then using that money to implement some of these actions, which leads me to number 5, baking, right? You want to bake at home. There's a lot of like easy things that you can bake. If you want to go and do it like step by step, you can. If you want to be kind of cheap, just get like one of those Betty Crocker like cake boxes, or get some muffins, make some cupcakes, make cookies, make peanut butter cookies. There's a lot of like cheap things that you can make and bake, like I said, make that. Go to a park, read, have a self-care day or night, light some candles, take a bubble bath, put on a face mask, get in the bathtub, put in some Epsom salt and things like that. Make yourself a mocktail and put on a face mask while you read and stuff. Number 7, you can cook yourself a nice meal, cook yourself a nice dinner. Number 8 is DIY crafts. So entering your soft girl era, like I said, is about creativity. So you can make some friendship bracelets, or like make necklaces. You can paint, you can make a scrapbook, you can do a photo album. Number 9, yoga and meditation. These two help you connect with yourself and find your inner peace. And yoga helps you with flexibility and strengthens your body, while meditation helps you relax and clear your mind. Number 10 is have a solo dance party. Put some music on and just dance in your room. That's a good way to kind of incorporate some exercise and just have fun and listen to some music. All right, so that pretty much wraps up the 3 sections of this video. What I mainly want you to take away from this video is living in your soft girl era, or entering your soft girl era, mainly is just about putting yourself first, caring about your appearance, and doing things that make you happy. It's about slowing down and just enjoying life and doing little things that'll make a difference. It means living in the moment, being grateful for what you have, and knowing that if you don't have it now, that you'll eventually get it. All right, so we reached the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.